Tracking potential tropical cyclone number 2 as it's moving across the southern Caribbean. Check out this video from the island of Bonaire. The storm already moved past, but you can see that folks were preparing. They brought out the sandbags and a lot of rain moved through the area. This is actually, a very rare occurrence to have a storm like this far south in the month of June. Thankfully, just producing some rain and some gusty winds, definitely not as strong as what it could be, but that could be changing over the next 24 hours as we could be tracking Bonnie in the next 24 hours. Right now, the latest update from the National Hurricane Center, it has winds at 40 miles per hour, so the wind component is there. What's missing is the circulation. So looking at the winds, we have everything there. We have winds, going on the north. We have the south wind component. The question is, where is that westerly wind? That's the part that's missing. And as this storm continues to push through the Caribbean, that westerly component of the wind could be coming into play. And once we have that closed low, that's what we consider it, a tropical storm. So the winds are there, just waiting for a little more organization. Looking at the enhanced satellite, I do want to point out this peninsula right here on the North Shore. That has a lot of mountainous terrain. So now that the system is pushing away from that, that's going to allow it to interact with some really warm, open water, things that tropical systems love. Now, hopefully it doesn't get too strong, and right now the forecast doesn't call for it to become too strong. But with water temperatures in the 80s, we are likely going to see some strengthening, which is why we are anticipating this to become Bonnie over the next 24 hours. It is a potential tropical cyclone, so we can issue those watches and warnings, which are very important for folks to get prepared. And we do have a hurricane watch that's been issued for the coastline of Nicaragua and Costa Rica. So, Jane, as the system moves in, we're expecting landfall on Friday evening, and we're going to have torrential rain for Central America. And that's really the largest concern, is that threat of mudslides and landslides, because the rain that's going to be pushing into Nicaragua and Costa Rica as we head into Friday.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.